and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a super exciting video for you. It is on something that I have been waiting for like all year long when I first saw the images surface, but it is for holiday 2015. As you know, holiday 2015 is awesome because all of the brands kind of want to beat each other on the best palettes, so all the palettes come out. Last year I was obsessed with the LORAC Mega Pro 1 palette, and this year I'm going to be talking about the LORAC Mega 2 Pro palette. And the second I saw the photos surface of this, I knew I had to have it. I loved the first one so much, and I am going to be comparing the two for you guys as well. I think it is totally different from the first one, so if you have the first one and you were thinking, you know, maybe I shouldn't get the second one because I already have the first one and there's a lot of colors, think again. You need this one in your life. And it retails for $59. It is exclusive to Ulta, so if you're in another country, I am not sure if it launched. I'm going to say no because I know a lot of my viewers in Canada, my friends in Canada, say that they want it so bad and they can't get their hands on it, so I apologize. I would check Amazon because last year the LORAC Mega Pro 1 was exclusive to Amazon and LORACcosmetics.com. If you are in the US, you can actually go into Ulta and pick it up in store, which I think is awesome if that is available to you. And let's talk about the packaging. The packaging is the exact same as the LORAC, I'm trying to pick it up here, the LORAC Mega Pro 1. It's a big square, very sleek and travel friendly. Last year when I was traveling to LA a ton, I was bringing my LORAC Mega Pro 1 everywhere with me, and that was the only palette I needed to create any look. The same thing goes for this one. The packaging is very travel friendly. It's kind of cardboardy and it has almost like a rubberized feel to it, which I'm not crazy about that because as you can see, mine is already looking a little bit dirty and I used it for the first time today. So it does get marked up, but you can easily wipe it off. Okay, so I'm going to open up this palette, and of course you get this little, I'm gonna try not to blind you guys, you get this little kind of protector. I always like to hang on to those because I don't like when my palettes get super powdery, so I find it kind of helps a little bit. You get a very decent sized mirror. This is a large mirror. The only problem is it doesn't stand up. So if you are going to use it, you do need to either rest it on something or hold it up, but the mirror is actually really decent. And then here is the beautiful palette, the array of colors. So of course you get your 16 matte shades and then your 16 kind of shimmery shades. And the pigmentation of these ones are just as good as the LORAC Pro palettes. They are absolutely stunning. From the mattes all the way until the shimmers. They're all really good. What is on my hand? That is eyeliner. That is eyeliner, folks. I feel like you get a very good mix between cool tones and warm tones because of course you have all your warm tones up here and then it gets a little bit cooler over here. They blend like a dream. I actually have it only on my eyes today and I was able to find a transition color that works for us light-skinned girls, which I know is hard to find. This is the only palette that is on my eyes today and I have to say I absolutely love it. It is just as good as the first edition. It is just as good as the LORAC Pro colors from the original palettes, and these are all new shades except for I believe the black shade. That one is in usually all of them just because everyone needs a black in a palette, especially when this big. So I absolutely love it. It gets a huge thumbs up from me. I will be using this palette a ton and I absolutely love it. So I'm going to hold it side by side with the LORAC Pro 1 so you can check out the colors. It is very different, so if you got your hands on this one and you're thinking, I might not need the LORAC Pro 2, you do need it. It's absolutely unbelievable and I say go for it. It only comes around once a year. I'm not sure if they're going to be doing a third one next year, but I hope so because I'll be getting that one as well. I can't wait to create more looks with it. So I'm going to go ahead and include some swatches of the palette, and then I'm also going to include a little eye demo. My camera has actually been acting up, so the eye demo might be a little pieced together. The only part I didn't include is when I smoked out my lower lash line, I added my black liner, and then I went ahead and just smoked it out with that goji color that I used earlier on in the tutorial. So you will see all the colors that I used to create this eye look. I really hope you enjoyed this review. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up if you liked it, and leave a comment down below. I also have a question for you guys. What Halloween tutorials do you want to see from me? Because I want to do a Halloween tutorial, or a couple of them. I love Halloween time and I'm really excited on it. So happy palette shopping, happy Halloween, and leave me a comment down below. I want to talk to you guys. So don't forget to follow me on all my social media, and I have Snapchat. I will link everything right up here. And I love you guys so much. Let's get into the eye demo and swatches. Bye! So first things first, I'm going to prime my eyelids using the LORAC eyeshadow primer. I figured it was fitting for this tutorial. And I am going to blend it out with my finger and then just grab a brush and kind of buff in any extra. With whatever eye base is left on the brush, I'm going to drag that on my lower lash line, because you know a girl loves to smoke out her lower lash line too. And to set that so my eyelid isn't left all tacky and the shadows blend nice, I'm going to set that with the shade Porcelain from the palette. It's pretty much my skin tone, so a face powder will work as well. For a nice clean edge, I'm going to apply some tape. I did apply it to both of my eyes. I just lost the other clip, and that's going to give me a nice clean edge that I want for this look. Picking up the shade Sorbet on my Morphe M441 blending brush, I'm going to dust that back and forth in my upper crease. This is going to serve as a transition color, so all the other colors blend very nicely. Now on that same brush, I picked up the shade Melon, and I'm going to dust that back and forth to warm up the crease. And I'm doing small circular motions back and forth. Now I'm going to take my new favorite blending brush in the world. This is Clean with No Product. I'm going to run that back and forth in my crease, and this is going to just diffuse everything so there are no harsh lines. For my lid color, I missed the brush with some Fix Plus for some more intensity to the shimmer, and picked up the shade Sugar and packed it all over my lid. For my crease color today, I'm taking the shade Goji, and this is honestly one of the colors why I bought this palette. I think it's so beautiful and rich and warm, and I love it with the Sorbet and Melon. I'm going to drag that very low in my crease, kind of creating almost like a cut crease. I'm using the tip of the Sigma E25 and also dragging it along that tape. Now taking the shade Cabernet, this rich kind of wine brown color, I'm going to focus that on the outer corner and outer V, and also a little bit of my crease, kind of like 2/3 of the way. And I'm going to keep running that until I get it smoked out to perfection. And go ahead and lift up that tape. I did apply a little bit of concealer. So now I'm going to line my lower lash line with the shade Goji, and then blend it out with the shade Melon using a pencil brush. I also applied some black liner to the top and bottom and smoked it out more with Goji, so it kind of merged it all together. And here is the final look. I hope you enjoyed this eye demo. I know it was short and sweet, and let's move on to some swatches.